Welcome, Aries, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please come in. You are now attending your June 2024 Astrology Tarot reading. My name is Ava. I'm your oracle. Please come in. This is relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign happens to be Aries. My Jupiter is in Aries, and it's in my 6th house, so I've been very cognizant of Aryan energy in my work and appreciate that verve, that liveliness, which you bring to the world, Aries. So, thank you for your support. Thank you for your messages. I'm back after being gone for quite a long time, and I would appreciate if you would like, subscribe, and share if you like the readings, and help me to come back at least to where I left off. So let's start your reading with the astrological aspect that I think is going to influence the month most, and that would be Jupiter entering Gemini as of May 25th. I'm reading this to you before May 25th, so I'm anticipating it as well. Jupiter in Gemini then is in your 3rd house. This is the house of education, knowledge, communication, your siblings, your immediate neighborhood, your immediate community. And when Jupiter enters into your 3rd house, it literally increases the volume of activity in that house, in that realm. So you might be very much enlarging your knowledge base, your education, and being open to new opportunities within the area of networking. So it's like emails, and this increases the number of emails, phone calls, communication between you, your siblings, or your neighbors, your friends. All activity within this realm increases. Positively, by the way. Jupiter is symbolic of abundance, of growth, and expansion. So that is, I think, what will influence this month more than anything else, astrologically. So let's begin your actual reading as I shuffle. And when I shuffle, I'm going to ask you also if you would like to subscribe and share and really help to let everyone know that I'm back. And I'm glad to be back, by the way. I had a detour of sorts, realizing, in fact, that this may be my destiny right here. And although we had a kind of slowdown after 8 years of being on YouTube, I kind of thought that maybe you wanted something else, something different, but I was wrong. And I was wrong because the universe wasn't cooperating. with my other choices that I was making. So I realized this is where I should be. Now, to also help, if you would, financially, I am a tarot card reader of 45 years and would appreciate any kind of private reading that you can purchase from me. I have a link below to grandcentralhealing.com, which is my website where I have all the different kinds of private readings that you can choose from. And then this weekend, you know I'm a yoga teacher of too many years to really mention, over 50, but I'm going to do a weekly, I don't know, as many times as I can, I'm going to film my yoga classes. And I never teach the same class twice. It's a combination of Hatha yoga and Vinyasa yoga, flow yoga. And I'm going to teach that and present it to you on my Patreon page. I'll create a separate tier for it. I'm thinking of charging $10 a month for them. And that way, I can help you stay in shape, and you can help me stay solvent, hopefully. Anyway, so I've reversed a few. Let's cut the cards, and let's begin your tarot reading, Aries. All right. Goodness, in the position of the overall energy or energetic mood of the month, we have a wonderful card. We have one of the best cards in the deck, actually, the Three of Cups. This is called the Lord of Plenty and Grace. The Lord of Plenty and Grace. Here we have three lovely maidens, sort of mimicking like the dance around the maypole or something, where you're celebrating the harvest. You're celebrating your success. You're joining hands with neighbors and friends, colleagues, people who are united in this creative and emotional bond. So it's about celebrating your success, celebrating an occasion with siblings, with your neighbors, with your friends, with co-workers also, who are going to contribute to this collaborative effort. It's very much about collaboration. And the third house is about you collaborating with your community through speech and writing and broadcasting your ideas and your message, making it more available to your immediate world. So that is what is governing the overall mood or energy of the month for you, Aries. Let's see. And in the position of what will challenge you, got quite a challenge. Here we have the Judgment. Well, most obviously, you're going to be facing a major choice or decision, which will have important effects on the future. The symbol is very beautiful. A family is emerging from a coffin with another family in the background doing the same thing with their arms held up to an angel blowing a horn, a trumpet, calling them to heaven. It's like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. The Three of Cups also is suggestive of emotional sharing. Here we have sort of a release, a sort of a revelatory release that culminates in a decision. And so it might be that you're at a crossroads in some respect, and to choose as to which way to go. But what it's also saying deeply on a spiritual level is that you have to listen to your inner voice. That spiritual echoing almost in the background of your mind, asking you to be more authentic, to trust yourself, to trust the universe, to know that maybe the things that have occurred in recent past were there as a part of a grand scheme or a grand plan, a spiritual plan, that you might be understanding more deeply this month. That's your challenge, is not to in any way hold on to the dark, but to let the light in on a deep emotional level. Three of Cups. So, wow. All right. Aries is not one to wax too emotional, although there's always a sort of nervous energy that has to be released and can be a catalyst towards passion and the need to act that Arians have, this sort of urge to take charge. What do we have here? Oh, I see. All right. I thought we'd done it. We have, look at this, we have in the position of the unexpected, more emotions. Well, some of you definitely may be falling in love. This is new love. This is a very fertile card, creatively fertile. So you might be birthing a baby, if you're female, and or a creative project, or a new love affair, all of which is blessed. The implication is that you are gifted with some abundance, which resonates on a very deep and emotional level for you. Remember, we had Judgment, which is a sort of a purging of the past and a facing of that calling, the calling being something that deeply resonates with you, either in a professional way, you're calling as a professional in some way, or you're calling as far as motherhood, because the Ace of Cups is about motherhood as well, but it's unconditional love. Unconditional love, which, as a parent, is your obligation to your child. And when it can be replicated within a romantic relationship, it elevates that relationship also to a more divine level. So it's about unconditional love and the occasion where that is evoked from you. That is what is unexpected. Let's see how it all ends, Aries. Good Lord. What is that? That is the King of Wands. You're a Wands. You're a fire sign. And if you're male, that's you. What it's saying is that there is a very strong entrepreneurial element running through the month. Aries is a self-starter. And in some way, you might want to take on some leadership position, or you're granted that position, you're gifted that position, and you take it on with gusto. This is enthusiastic creativity. And maybe you even become an inspiration to others. You roll up your sleeves and get down to it. Do what needs to be done. And no complaining. There's no complaining. You just show them how it's done. And in the end, then what we have, the overall energy, which is celebration. You celebrate your successes. You celebrate your accomplishments. You celebrate the abundance that you've created. And share it with friends, neighbors, siblings. And then you revel in the spiritual awakening that's also taking place on a deeper level within you. So that is an exciting June for you, Aries. So thank you for coming to the reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really need your help, as well as in the awakening of the algorithms, which I always think of as like little fairy algorithms, dancing around, making fairy dust appear around your channel. Anyway, I would like you to help me with those fairy algorithms, and like, subscribe, and share. And when I do my yoga classes, what I'll do is I'll present some of it for free to you so that you get an idea of what I do. And if you want to participate with me, you'll have the option to do so. As I said, I would be charging only $10 a month for these yoga classes. And I'd like to do them at least 4 times a month, but more if I can. So there you go. So thank you very much for coming to the reading, and I will see you next month. Aries, all my love. Namaste.